When you think about the word Vermont, you don't usually think about golf. However, for a guy like Bryson Richards, it's exactly the opposite.
It's been tough, obviously. I mean, the weather is not great. We get a lot of snow. So you really have to take advantage of, the late spring, early summer months. That sometimes consists of traveling, pretty far down south to get some looks from, coaches and things like that. But it's really just about how much you utilize your time. Like I said, a lot of it was travel. I kind of had to pick and choose. It wasn't like, hey, you want to pick up, let's go to Florida this weekend. It wasn't like that for us. Obviously, I play basketball, but it's a money thing as well. So it was tough. I mean, I usually, as a junior, I played one, maybe two events in Florida.
It was clear for Bryson that he was going to have to work harder than everyone else, being from a state like Vermont, in order to earn a spot at the collegiate golf level. Despite living in the snowy conditions, Richards constantly found ways to keep working on his golf game, even when he couldn't be outside on the course.
So my dad and I over, the last break, finished that room, put all new floors, all the sheetrock and everything was put up. And for Christmas, we got two of the, rubber mats you'll see in any indoor simulator place. We got a new screen. I forget what it's made out of, but anyway, it's a little bit better than a comforter. And we have that set up in there now, and it's just a much nicer space. You can get a lot more done, so that's good.
But unfortunately for the Vermont native, there was more problems that would lie ahead, as he would soon lose one of his most beloved family members and one of the people that got Bryson into the game of golf.
Obviously, it was, to this date, the hardest thing that not only me, but the rest of the families had to go through. I talk about it a lot with people, but he was almost like a second father. I spent as much time with him as I did with everybody else. Obviously it hurts. There's just a lot of life lessons that he taught me that I take with me every single day. So that kind of gives me a little bit of, it just makes me feel a little bit better about the whole situation.
Despite all of the hard times that Bryson Richards had to go through, this summer he had a major accomplishment as Richards won one of the biggest tournaments in Vermont golf.
After losing the tournament 2 years previously, Bryson Richards was finally able to take home the one that most Vermonters are chasing for their entire lives.
It was awesome. Like I said, it's the one that everybody wants, and being a smaller state, most of the guys in the field. There's quite a bit of guys that I grew up playing with. To be able to beat them, it always feels good. So that's what's cool about it. I mean, it's a small state. You usually know everybody. So we're able to win one like that. It's great. I mean, you feel really good, but it makes you excited to come back and want to do it again.
And reporting live from the University of Rhode Island, I'm Noah McLean. We'll see you all next time.